So I'm going to shave my head.
Hair system. I did that for almost 3 years. It gave me confidence. However, I also, instead of worrying about who can see your bald spots, I was like, who can see the hairline?
It's really bad.
From there, I grew out my hair for 3 years. I used Rogaine as well. I did worry a lot about the receding hairline, so I would actually comb it over, emo style. You spend so much time looking at yourself and worrying, and it's on your mind more than it should be. I knew once when I shave it, I'm never going to grow it back.
I also use the excess powder. I just pump it in. And yeah, I've used Rogaine as well, but I stopped using that and then it became thinner and thinner. So it's really not gonna look much different, I don't know. So here it goes. It's funny, you worry and think other people's gonna look at you differently when you have a shaved head. I don't know. I don't even know why I hold on to it. There's nothing there. It's strands. I'm already taking them back. Putting it forward. Just done. Done with it. I can do it. I can do it. I'm going to cut my hair, baby girl.
Huh?
Do you want to help me? Ready? Set?
Go! Juliet. No, I'm supposed to be one. Even more. This the one with just the only little bit hair on the oil. Just only that?
Yeah.
Okay. Just only that first, okay?
Yeah.
Wow. I showed that do that. How?
With this.
It looks too funny.
It does look so funny. Okay, well, I know I have to still do the back.
Okay. It looks so amazing.
Thank you.
Good job. Good job.
Okay, well, I'm gonna pause it and finish it up. So it's done. It's all done. That's my hair. That's it.
I started going bald, like noticing thinning and receding about 25, 26 years old. My brother introduced me to a hair club, and they do like hair systems and help you regrow your hair. They said I couldn't regrow this receding parts here, so they talked to me about hair system. So I decided, yes, let's do it. Let's get the hair system. That's $350 a month you're paying, and you only get a new one once every year. You would go every 6 weeks to change it up, take it off, wash it, do all that. So I did that for about 6 months, cost me $2,000 around there. And then I found a guy called MHE Hair Experience from YouTube, and he sells his own hair systems. He taught you how to remove it, how to wash it, how to do it yourself. You would send a template and he would cut it out for you. So I did that for a while. My brother is a hairstylist, so it helped out really well where he cut my own hair. I did that for almost 3 years.
What was your experience like in general with that?
I enjoyed it. It gave me confidence. However, I also, instead of worrying about, who can see your bald spots, I was like, who can see the hairline? Is the hairline clean? So you would always worry about that. It was every couple of days I would have to remove it. I would spend about an hour just cleaning the system and then gluing it back on. So definitely it's like, what's better?
What changed for you? Did you just feel like you didn't need to kind of do that anymore, or was it the frustrations with that?
Both, really, the frustrations of doing it every couple of days, realizing that my girlfriend knew about it a couple of days after we had met.
Okay,
And
wow.
it's like she was the only girl that ever mentioned it. So I'm just like, how many other girls knew that I had one? It was definitely difficult, and just the hair system just became, tangled up too much, used, and then getting a new one on time. That's where I was like, you know what, it's time. From there, I grew out my hair for 3 years.
And what was that like? Do you feel like that 3 years, although you were kind of growing the hair, do you feel like that was kind of growth in yourself as well? Tell me more about that.
I enjoyed it definitely just to grow it out, and I knew I'm going to grow it out, then I'm going to shave it eventually. As you grow it, you see more differences. The hair, the receded portion. You start worrying more about how can I make it thicker? How can I make it look better? That's when you look into the hair fibers. So I
Yeah.
did that as well. I enjoyed that, but that's a hassle as well. Gotta clean it. You gotta make sure it's not too wet. Gotta make sure it's not too dark. Is it noticeable?
Came with its own downsides, the hair fiber arc, right?
Yes. I used Rogaine as well for pretty much the whole time of growing my hair out. However, when you stop using it, you definitely notice the difference.
Right. And I guess some people maybe they'll say, why not stay on that journey? Why not keep going with the Rogaine? Maybe add in some finasteride and
Mhm.
fibers and maybe a hair transplant and things like that. Why didn't you feel like you wanted to keep going on that road maybe?
I did worry a lot about the receding hairline. So
Mm,
I would actually grow. So it was like from here, and I would comb it over.
mm.
So I wanted like more emo style. I would actually take it and grow it from here and pull it over. And the family would comment about it. That's where it gets really difficult. Your loved ones will be the most honest to you.
Right. And what sort of things were they saying?
Nice comb over. You got to cut that. It's really thinning up there. You just let it go already.
When did you begin to feel like you were perhaps ready to shave it off?
So I wanted to cut it shorter first. So I cut my hair shorter. I would have the 2 points and I pull it forward. And then I started realizing both sides were kind of growing out to cover the receded hairline. And
Right.
they were very thin as well. You can see me pulling it forward. And if it wasn't washed, every second day, it would look really bad. I just watched your videos consistently every couple of days of other people doing it. And I'm like, they look good. I knew once when I shave it, I'm never going to grow it back. And
Yes.
that's what I did.
What's it been like then? To kind of describe it to me, I guess, afterwards. Have you noticed any sort of differences in yourself? Has it just been easier than you thought or more difficult than you thought? What's it kind of been like?
More difficult,
Okay, talk
definitely.
to me. Talk to me.
So definitely you don't worry about it anymore. I'm out for the day. I don't think about my hair.
Yeah.
However, shaving your head, that's an experience.
Hmm.
Like, picking it, like just clean shave, take some time to used to, as I've watched some of your videos as well about how to shave your head, like
Okay.
with the razor.
I see. So the actual physical, like shaving and upkeep has been the difficult part, right? Yourself and things like that. Have you, taken it in your stride, or did you notice anything stand outish?
So I would say, people do say confidence. That's definitely what you need. Confidence in yourself that you
Yeah.
can do this, that you can pull it off. Obviously, compliments from other people, how well it looks,
Hmm.
that has helped as well. Going back to work was difficult as well because I took a week off prior to doing it. That was difficult. People's reaction. I always thought, okay, am I going to look mean with it?
Hmm.
So that's a big thing. It's like, bald, mean, like they go together for some reason, thanks to the movies. But confidence is what I got in myself.
How long has that journey been from, I guess, first noticing it to now?
10 years.
Okay, 10-year journey. So it's a long time,
10
right?
years. Because you're in denial. You're doing everything you can. You accept it as you okay, I'm just gonna grow it out. I'm gonna cover it. I'm going to use different powders. I'm going to use now a hair system. Should I get the transplant? Should I look into the tattooing? So it's like I even thought about that. So yeah, it was a 10-year experience. Always worrying about how you look, about the hair. And then you look at other people's hair, and then you realize how much hair means to styles and people like that. But it's more than that. It's your personality, and then just you got to do it sometimes.
No, man. I mean, it's been excellent to kind of just hear a bit more. This is my true passion to kind of
Yes.
share these stories and help other guys kind of on their journey. Would there be any kind of message or anything that you would want to pass on to any guys that maybe watch this and are struggling with it, or anything at all like that?
I would say you have to shave your head when you're ready. Do it when you're ready. And when you do it, it will feel good in a couple days usually. But it'll feel a relief. But again, just do it when you're ready and not when someone else tells you.
That's great advice. And with that, what made you feel like it was time for you? What made you feel that you were ready?
It's really just a feeling inside knowing that you're done with it. You're done. You're looking at yourself more in the mirror. Every couple hours, you're realizing you're checking yourself, making sure it looks okay, or you're parting your hair differently. That's when really you find that you're spending so much time looking at yourself and worrying, and it's on your mind more than it should be. Being, envious of others, that's when you really truly realize it. You're not focusing on yourself. You're focusing on what do other people think about me. And I think once you shave your head, you're just like, you don't care anymore, and you're accepted, and you're happy, and you're confident.
Excellent, Andrew. No, that's really good, man. That's really well said. No, thank you so much.
Yes, it was a great journey, honestly, and just comes down to worrying about how people are going to look at you. I have two daughters, and they're 4 and 1.5, and it's like, even thinking they're never going to know me with hair. That thought was weird. That I'm like, I don't want to shave my head because I want them to see me and remember me with hair. But it's like, it shouldn't matter. People will still love you, care about you, and accept you. The hair does not define who you are.